Happy Tuesday, everybody. They tell me that today is like coffee's special day, the International Day of Coffee or something. So to celebrate, I'm having a nice cup of Celestial Seasoning Citrus Sunrise tea with 200% of my daily recommendation of vitamin C right here in this little cup. Cheers, coffee. It's just my personal opinion, but I feel like my little videos have been suffering without my morning messages from my tea. These videos are just kind of rootless without them. But last night, my bedtime tea gave me a message that I'm going to share with you today. It says, give love, get love. Give love, get love. Well, that sounds pretty late 1960s to me, and also a really great way to catch the COVID. So I'm going to put that little message on the shelf for an indeterminate period of time. Speaking of the COVID, last year at about this time and into November and December, my coughing got so bad, my breathing problems got so bad that I was inspired to get back on the Chantix and quit smoking cigarettes. And that's what I did. I started taking the Chantix in January, and by the end of February, about February 28th, I believe, I had my last cigarette. So that means I've been 7 months without a cigarette. But the point is here that during that time after I quit smoking, had my last cigarette, my lungs started clearing out. And when I was out in public, my lungs, I would cough and I'd have stuff come up. And people were looking at me like I was diseased, because that's when the coronavirus started becoming a prevalent deal here in the United States of America. And because of that, I started wearing a mask because I didn't know. For all I knew, in December, when I was feeling so poorly, I'd already had the coronavirus. So when the recommendations to wear the mask started, I started wearing the mask to protect people, because I didn't know. I didn't think I was ever going to get tested. It didn't look like that was on the table for folks such as I. So I wore the frickin' mask. And I was pretty diligent about it. And a couple months ago, while getting a checkup, I had an antibody test done, and the antibody test came back that I hadn't had the coronavirus. So hey, yay! So I kept wearing the mask. I kept being diligent about social distancing. I kept being careful. Now here's the real point. Recently, after I found out that I had been around somebody that could have been exposed to the coronavirus, and I went and got tested. And let me tell you what, the 7 days between when I found out that I may have been exposed to when I found out the answer were some of the scariest days of my life. And because I realize that I'm a man of a certain age, I have my own set of health problems. After 40 years of smoking, I had a blood clot last year in my leg. I had the MRSA in my leg. God only knew what having the coronavirus was going to do to me. And when you're sitting there wondering, have I been infected, and what is it going to do to me? It makes you take stock in just about everything that your life entails, and it's not pleasant. And first of all, having sticks shoved up your nose is not pleasant. But sitting on a question like, what will this disease do to me if I catch it, is it's pretty sobering, whatever. So I don't recommend it. So what I guess I'm asking is, get back. If you wear the mask. I've already lost a friend to this because she didn't think that wearing masks was all that important, and she lost her life for it. And I'd just as soon not have to have anybody else I know go through this, although I keep hearing daily of people I know that are coming down with it. So come on, man, just suck it up and wear the mask when you're out in public, at the stores, when you're around people. Nobody's asking you to wear it 24/7, just when you're around groups of people. And And just be careful. That's the least we can do for our fellow human beings. Peace, love, understanding. I am COVID free and proud to say one love, my friends. One love.